Good morning everyone. I am Rashmi Singh. Welcome to our Aadhaar ICS YouTube channel. Today we will cover the international and national current affair for your coming BPSC PT exams. This will include all the important topics such as economics portions, science and tech portions, award sections, post sections, days, important days and their themes, GI tags, all will be covered today. So let's start with the first topic of national issues. Mission 929 was launched by the Election Commission to achieve more than 90% polling percentage in Tripura. So what is the name of the mission? Name of the mission is 929. Was launched by the Election Commission to achieve more than 90% polling percentage in Tripura. Its purpose is to raise the awareness for voting in upcoming assembly elections in Tripura. So it's for it's a kind of awareness program for voting in the upcoming assembly elections in Tripura. So what is important in this point? The important portion is the name of the mission. The name of the mission is 929, was launched by the Election Commission to achieve more than how much? 90% polling percentage in Tripura. Its purpose is to raise awareness for voting in upcoming assembly election in Tripura. Next, the foundation stone of Central Detective Training Institute CDTI was led by the Union Home Minister Amit Shah at Devanahalli in Karnataka. So it was led foundation by Union Home Minister at Karnataka. So the foundation stone of Central Detective Training Institute, its Detective Training Institute was led foundation by the Union Home Minister Amit Shah at Devanahalli in Karnataka. So this is important because it's from Karnataka state and it was led, foundation stone was led by Central Detective Training Institute, which is named as CDTI and was led by Union Home Minister Amit Shah at Devanahalli in Karnataka. So we are covering the national issues which are important for your PT exams, and now we will cover at least 101 important points for your coming BPSC PT exams. So try to pay attention during watching the videos. Coming to the next point, the Himachal Pradesh government has set up Chief Minister Sukhasre Sahatashe course. This is known as Sukhasre Sahayata Kosh with an outlay of rupees 101 crore to provide higher education facilities to needy children and destitute women. It's for the children and women, and this was started by Himachal Pradesh government. The Himachal Pradesh government has set up the Chief Minister's Sukhasre Sahayata Kosh with an outlay of rupees 101 crore to provide higher education facilities to the needy children and for destitute women. So for the women and children, Himachal Pradesh government had started a program which is known as Sukhasre Sahayata Kosh with an outlay of how much rupees? 101 crore rupees to provide higher education facilities to the needy children and destitute women. Next point, Indian Library Congress was inaugurated in Kannur by Chief Minister of Kerla with an aim of making libraries in center of entertainment and knowledge rather than a store of book. So it was started by Indian Library Congress was inaugurated in Kerala. So it was inaugurated in Kerala. The Indian Library Congress was inaugurated in Kannur by Chief Minister of Kerala with an aim of making libraries is the center of entertainment making libraries as the center of entertainment and knowledge rather than store of book house. Means it will not only it will not only act as a store of so many books, storehouse of so many books. It will provide entertainment and knowledge, and this was led by this was inaugurated by Kerala Chief Minister in Kannur. So this is important. Next, Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud announced the launch of the electronic Supreme Court reports, that is e-SCR project, with an aims to provide access to Supreme Court judgment to lawyers, law students and the general public. So it was announced by Chief Justice of India, that is D.Y. Chandrachud, announced the launch of the electronic Supreme Court reports. It's an electronic Supreme Court report, and the project, which aims to provide access to Supreme Court judgment to lawyers and law students and the general public. So it's a kind of electronic Supreme Court reports. It's electronic Supreme Court reports project, which aims to provide access to Supreme Court judgment by the judgment to the lawyers and the law students and the general public. Means by this, the general publics or the law students or the lawyers, they can have a look on the project or the judgment given by the Supreme Court. So it's an electronic Supreme Court reports. It is known as e-SCR, Electronic Supreme Court Report. So this was announced by Chief Justice of India, that is D.Y. Chandrachud. Next point, the President of India, Draupadi Murmu, inaugurated Samvidhan Udyan, Mayur Stambh, National Flag Post, statue of Mahatma Gandhi and Maharana Pratap at Jaipur, Rajasthan. So this was inaugurated by Draupadi Murmu. It is known as Samvidhan Udyan Mayur Stambh. What is it known as? Samvidhan Udyan Mayur Stambh, a national flag post and statue of Mahatma Gandhi and Maharana Pratap at Jaipur, Rajasthan. So this is important for your exam. Just revise the current affairs section very carefully before your exams. Next, Captain Shiva Chauhan became the first woman officer to be operationally deployed in Siachen. So what is her name? Her name is Captain Shiva Chauhan. Captain Shiva Chauhan became the first woman officer to be operationally deployed in Siachen border. Next point. Recently, the central government has declared Resistant Front TRF as a terrorist organization under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act UAPA. So, central government, which one has undeclared? Central government has declared the Resistance Front TRF as a terrorist organization under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act. Next point, recently the world's first palm leaf manuscript museum was opened in Thiruvananthapuram in Kerala. So it's a first palm leaf manuscript museum was opened in Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala. Next point is from Uttarakhand. The government of Uttarakhand has announced its plan to evacuate all the families living in the area of Joshimath. A temporary rehabilitation center has been set up by Uttarakhand government, and rupees 4,000 crore per annum will also be paid for the rent of for 6 months. So the government of Uttarakhand has announced its plan to evacuate all the families living in the area of Joshimath. The government has announced to plan to evacuate, means the families will be the family living in the area of Joshimath. A temporary rehabilitation center has been set up by Uttarakhand government, and rupees 4,000 per month. How much rupees? Rupees 4,000 per month will also be paid for rent for 6 months. Till 6 months, rupees 4,000 will be paid for them. Next point. On January 5, 2023, a world-class hockey stadium named after the famous freedom fighter Birsa Munda was inaugurated at Rourkela by Odisha Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik. So this is important point. It's a world-class hockey stadium named after the famous freedom fighter Birsa Munda was inaugurated at Rourkela by Odisha Chief Minister Mr. Naveen Patnaik. Next point is from West Bengal. The West Bengal government has urged the central government to grant national status to annual Gangasagar fair held in the state. So, West Bengal government has urged the central government to grant national status to the annual Gangasagar fair held in the state. Important point. We are going through national affair. After that, we will cover the international section, economic section, science and tech, sports, budget, economic survey, important summits, important days and their themes, major deaths, books and authors. All this will be covered in this section. Okay, so try to watch the complete video. A check dam in Gujarat, Rajkot, has been named Hira-Ba Smriti Sarovar after Prime Minister Narendra Modi late mother's Hira-Ben. So a check dam in Gujarat, Rajkot, has been named Hira-Ba Smriti Hiraba Smriti Sarovar after the Prime Minister Narendra Modi late mother Hiraben. So, under the name of Mr. Narendra Modi's mother, this dam has been named as Hiraba Smriti Sarovar. Next, Osmanabad District Court of Maharashtra has become the first court in Maharashtra to start e-system of functioning e-court. So, which district it is? Osmanabad District of Maharashtra has become the first court in Maharashtra to start e-system of functioning. Okay. Next point. Recently, the central government has approved and investment of rupees 2614 crore for Sunni Dham hydroelectric power project 382 megawatt on the Satluj river in Himachal Pradesh. So you have to remember it's a central government approved program, investment of rupees 2614 crore for the Sunni Dam hydroelectric power project on which river? On Satluj river in Himachal Pradesh. Next point, recently Kerala has become the first fully digital banking state in the country. So this is very important. Which state has become the first fully digital banking state? It's Kerala. Kerala has become the first fully digital banking state in the country. Next, Prime Minister Narendra Modi released special day cover and a commemorative coin of rupees 75 denomination to mark the completion of 75 years of National Cadet Corps, that is NCC, at Karippa ground in Delhi. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi released a special day cover and commemorative coin of how much, what is the denomination of the coin? That is 75 rupees of 75 coins to mark the completion of 75 years of National NCC, that is National Cadet Corps in Delhi. Next point, Prime Minister Narendra Modi flagged off the world's longest river cruise MV Ganga Vilas in Varanasi. Its length is 62.5 meter. So in this you have to remember that the cruise was from MV Ganga Vilas in Varanasi and its length is 62.5 meter. So it's flagged off the world's longest river cruise. It is the world's longest river, not only India's, but it is world's longest river cruise, that is MV Ganga Vilas in Varanasi. Next point, the Uttarakhand government has passed a bill to provide 30% horizontal reservation in government jobs to tribal women of the state. It's for the tribal women category. Uttarakhand government will provide 30% horizontal reservation in government jobs for the tribal women of the state. Next, recently death rituals dating back to 5000 years ago have been unearthed from Harappan cemeteries in Gujarat. So it's a death rituals dating back how much years back? It's 5000 years back, and it was unearthed which civilization? It was the Harappan in Gujarat. Next point, Kerala's Kollam district has become the India's first constitutionally district by running the constitution literacy, the citizen campaign. So it's the Kerala Kollam district. Which district? Kerala Kollam district has become India's first constitutionally district by running the constitution literacy, the citizen campaign. Next point is from Rajasthan. Rajasthan has become the first state in India to implement a policy to control visual impaired. So Rajasthan became the first state in India to implement a policy to control the visual impaired person. Those who are visually impaired, they will get a policy, and Rajasthan became the first state in India to implement a policy for visual impairment. Next, 12 years of old miniature stupas have been discovered by the Archaeological Survey of India in premise of Nalanda Mahavihar. So it's important for BPSC. It's 12 years. How much? 1200 years old miniature stupas have been discovered by Archaeological Survey of India in premise of Nalanda Vihar. Next point, the name of Mughal garden at Rashtrapati Bhavan in Delhi has been changed to Amrit Udyan. From now onwards, the Mughal garden will be known as Amrit Udyan. Important facts. Next point, Defense Minister Rajnath Singh inaugurated Siom Bridge over the Siom River in Arunachal Pradesh, built by the Border Roads Organization. So what is the name of the bridge? The name of the bridge is Siom Bridge over the Siom River, and it is in Arunachal Pradesh. So this was inaugurated by our Defense Minister Rajnath Singh. Rajnath Singh inaugurated Siom Bridge in Arunachal Pradesh, built by Border Roads Organization. Next, the Tata Power Renewable Limited has signed an agreement with Vivarea Condominium, a housing society in Mumbai, to supply solar power. This will provide solar power, and it's in Mumbai. The Tata Power Renewable Energy has limited Tata Power Renewable Energy Limited has signed an agreement. It has signed an agreement with Vivarea Condominium, a housing society in Mumbai, to supply solar power. Next, the former captain of Indian cricket team Mahendra Singh Dhoni released the autobiography of eminent technocrat and educationist Professor K. Abdul Ghaffar. So, the former Indian captain Mr. Mahendra Singh Dhoni released the autobiography of eminent technocrat and educationist, that is Professor K. Abdul Ghaffar. Next point. On the occasion of 17th Pravasi Bharatiya Divas, Prime Minister Narendra Modi released a special postage stamp, Go Safe, Go Trade. So on which occasion? On the occasion of 17th Pravasi Bharatiya Divas, Prime Minister Narendra Modi released a special postage stamp, and the theme is Go Safe, Go Trade. Next point, India's first frozen lake marathon to be held at Pyeongwang So Lake in Ladakh on 20th February 2023. So its first frozen lake marathon. It is known as first frozen lake marathon to be held at Pyeongwang So Lake in Ladakh on 20th February 2023. Next, Yasa Taso Lake, known as Bird's Paradise for its beautiful lake, has been proposed Ladakh's first biodiversity heritage site. So it's Ladakh's first biodiversity heritage site, and it is in Leh, Ladakh. Yaya Taso Lake, known as Bird's Paradise for its beautiful lake. It is known as Bird's Paradise for its beautiful lake, and has been proposed as Ladakh's first biodiversity heritage list. So this is important. This is Ladakh's first biodiversity heritage site. So remember the name of the site, that is Yaya Taso Lake, and it is also known as the Bird's Paradise for its beautiful lake. So this covers our national issues. There is a chance of asking at least 30 to 35 questions in your BPSC exam. They will ask at least 30 to 35 questions from your current affairs section. That may be from national issues or international issues, economic section, wherever. So they can ask question from your all total current affairs. So now we have completed our national issues. Coming to international issues. What are the international issues? Have a look on this. The Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar launched Tulsi Ghat Resortation Project of Varanasi during his visit to Uganda. The Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar launched the Tulsi Ghat Resortation Project of Varanasi during his visit to Uganda. Next point, Ghana, African country, has become the first country to approve the use of Oxford malaria vaccine developed in UK. Which country became the first country? Ghana became the first country to approve the use of Oxford malaria vaccine. The name of the vaccine is Oxford malaria vaccine developed in UK. So Ghana became the first country to approve the use of Oxford malaria vaccine developed in UK. Next point. Recently, the first meeting of India Central Asia Joint Working Group on Chabahar Port was held in Mumbai. India and Iran are developing Chabahar port to enhance trade ties. So it was the first meeting of India and Central Asia Joint Group on Chabahar port was held in Mumbai. So this meeting was held in Mumbai, and India and Iran are developing Chabahar port to enhance their trade side. For the development for their trade and commerce relation, India and Iran are developing this port. So the first meeting was held in Mumbai. Next point, Dr. Jaishankar S. Jaishankar also virtually inaugurated the Bazi Bridge built by India. The bridge is practical example of India-Mozambique solidarity and friendship. So this was inaugurated by S. Jaishankar. It was inaugurated virtually. The bridge is a practical example of India-Mozambique solidarity and friendship. Next point is from Dubai. Recently, Dubai Airlines Emirates has launched world's first robotic check-in assistance named Sarah. Under this check-in process at Dubai airport will be done through robots. Means the robot will do the check-in process. Dubai's airline Emirates has launched this world first robotic check-in assistant named Sarah. So this is important. This is world first robotic check-in assistant which is named as Sarah. Under this, the check-in process at Dubai airport will be done through these robots. Means from now onwards, robot will check in. They will assist the check-in process, and the name of that robot is Sarah. Next, during India-UK Science and Innovation Council meeting, India and UK agreed jointly to set up Net Zero Innovation Virtual Center. Under this, progress will be made in the direction of application of renewable energy and decarbonization. So this was India-UK Science Innovation Council meeting held in India UK agreed. What was the motto of this agreement? India and UK agreed jointly set up a net zero innovation in virtual center. Under this, process will be made in the direction of application of renewable energy and decarbonization. This is for the application of renewable energy and the decarbonization, means how they will lessen the use of carbon dioxide. So this was done by India-UK Science and Innovation Council meeting. India and UK agreed to jointly set up a net zero innovation virtual center. It will be set up as a net zero innovation virtual center. Under this, progress will be made in the direction of application of renewable energy and decarbonization. Next, the Study in India Pavilion was inaugurated at Global Education Training Exhibition held in Dubai. The name of the program is Study in India Pavilion was inaugurated at Global Education Training Exhibition held in Dubai. The exhibition was organized by the Services Export Promotion Council in association with the Department of Commerce and Industry and the Government of India. So this was the Study in India Pavilion was inaugurated at Global Education Training Exhibition held in Dubai. So this was held in Dubai and the exhibition was organized by the Services Export Promotion Council in association with the Department of Commerce and Industry and the Government of India. Next point is from according to the recent released Freedom in the World Index 2023, Tibet is the least free country in the world. Means Tibet is the least free country. This is Freedom in the World Index report. What is its report known as? Freedom in the World Index report. Remember, this type of indexes and reports are important for your exams because in any PT exam you will get this type of question. What is the rank of India? Which is the first country? So you have to learn this reports very carefully. So the name of the report is Freedom in World Index report, and Tibet is the least free country in the world. Which is the least free country? Tibet is the least free country in the world. Next, according to a recently released report, Syria has become the world's largest narco state. That is, Syria exports maximum narcotics to run its economy. Means Syria became the world's largest narco exporter. So according to recently released report, Syria has become the world's largest narco state. In Syria, maximum exports narcotics to run its economy. Means Syria is the first country in the world which exports maximum number of narcotics. Next point. Recently, the World Health Organization declared the two countries, Tajikistan and Azerbaijan, malaria free. So this is important. Which two country is made malaria free? That is Tajikistan and Azerbaijan. So these countries are important where no malaria. If you visit that place, you won't find a malaria patient. Next, American country of Pennsylvania has declared the Indian festival Diwali as an official state holiday. Means in Pennsylvania you can celebrate Diwali, and there will be a national holiday for the celebration of Diwali festival. The American country of Pennsylvania has declared Indian festival Diwali as an official state holiday. Next point, America's Atlanta airport top in the list of world's busiest airport of 2022, released by Airports Council of International. So which is the world's busiest airport in the world? America's Atlanta airport top in the list of world's busiest airport for the release of for the year 2022 by the reports released by Airports Council of International. Which is the busiest airport? Atlanta airport top in the list of world's busiest airport. At the same time, India's Indira Gandhi International Airport got the 9th position. So what is important in this? India got the 9th position. Which airport? India's Indira Gandhi International Airport got the 9th position, and Atlanta's airport got the 1st position in the world's busiest airport report. Next point, recently Bahrain issued a golden license to attract investment and job creation in the country. The license will provide services and benefits to various business. So Bahrain issued a golden license to attract investment and job creation in the country. Which country issued a golden license? This is important. So Bahrain issued a golden license to attract the investment and job creation in the country. This license will provide services and benefits to the various business. For the students, those who are busy in watching the marathon classes, they can also have a look on the everyday current affairs section. You can watch this section. At least there are 16 to 18 videos on current affairs. So it will be better to watch the marathon classes. You can watch the individual lecture of your current affairs session. Okay. The UAE government organized Machine Can See 2023 Summit. It's Machine Can See 2023 Summit, an international conference based on artificial intelligence. So it will be based on artificial intelligence in Dubai. It's aimed to bring together the experts from around the world to focus on the future of AI. So this is organized by UAE government. Machine Can See 2003 summit. What is the name of the summit? The name of the summit is Machine Can See 2023. It's an international conference based on artificial intelligence. It was based on AI in Dubai. Its aim is to bring together experts from around the world to focus on the future of AI. Okay. Next point. The first border hut was constructed on border between India and Bangladesh in the Sylhet division and the Khasi Hill of Meghalaya. Its purpose is to exchange the products between the two countries. So it will be operated between India and Bangladesh and on the Khasi Hills of Meghalaya. Its purpose is to exchange the products between the two countries. Means India and Bangladesh can exchange their products, and its first border hut. The name is border hut. The first border hut was constructed on the border between India and Bangladesh. So where it is constructed, it's a border hut. It's in between India and Bangladesh in Sylhet division and Khasi Hills of Meghalaya. So it was constructed on Khasi Hills of Meghalaya, and the purpose of this to exchange the products between the two countries. Means India and Bangladesh can exchange their products through this border hut. So this covers the international section also. Now we will go through the economic portion. So gradually we will complete all the important portions for your exams, and you have to watch the videos fully and completely so that you can revise each and every section very carefully. In our video you are getting all the national issues, international issues, economics portion, science and tech, defense, all the newly submits, all the games and sports, the books and authors. So you are getting in a particular series. Means daily you are getting at least 101 important points for your BPSC current affairs. So if you are watching other videos channel, I'm not telling about that, but I'm suggesting try to watch this video completely, because this will help you a lot. So coming to your economic section, and those who have not subscribed the channel yet, so please subscribe the channel and please do like and comment the session. So we will cover the economic portion. According to the reports released by the United Nations, India has become the most populous country in the world. India's population has increased to 142.86 crore. How much? 142.86 crore, while China is at second place with 142.57 crore population. So this report was released by United Nations. India has become the most populous country in the world, and India's population has increased. What is the number? It's 142.86 crore. And what is the place of China? It is second with a population of 142.57 crore. Important point. Next, according to the World's Economic Outlook report released by IMF, India's economy will grow at a rate of 5.9% in this financial year. How much? 5.9% in this financial year. Who has given the report? It's given by World Economic Forum. The World Economic Forum Outlook report released by IMF. It was released by IMF. India economy will grow at a rate of 5.9% in this financial year. Okay, so we have covered the economic section. Now we will come to science, tech and defense. For those students who have applied for their GSSC CGL exam, there is an announcement for that. जिनका भी लैंग्वेज पेपर 2 है, जो CGL वाले कैंडिडेट्स है और जिनका लैंग्वेज पेपर 2 में संस्कृत लैंग्वेज एंड लिटरेचर है, उनके लिए जो लिटरेचर पोर्शन है उसका क्लास डिटेल में स्टार्ट हो चुका है। और जिन लोगों ने अभी तक नहीं देखा है तो वो जाकर एटलीस्ट 8 to 9 वीडियोस आ चुके हैं, 8 to 9 पोर्शंस कंप्लीट हो चुके हैं। जो आपका संस्कृत साहित्य का इतिहास वाला पोर्शन है, भाषा का उद्भव और विकास, तो उसमें बहुत सारा कंप्लीट हो चुका है। तो जो लोगों ने अभी तक नहीं देखा है वो जाकर जो प्लेलिस्ट में जाके क्लिक करके देख सकते हैं कि कितने कंप्लीट हो चुके हैं। तो और उसमें प्लस 25 सेट्स भी है आपके संस्कृत लैंग्वेज के MCQ फॉर्मेट में, जो कि एक सेट में कितने क्वेश्चन है? 40 क्वेश्चन है। तो आप एक सेट देखते हैं और ग्रेजुअली 25 सेट्स अगर कंप्लीट कर लेते हैं तो आपका 1000 क्वेश्चंस कहीं नहीं जाता। आप 1000 क्वेश्चन अच्छे से कंप्लीट कर लेंगे, क्योंकि उसमें आपका ग्रामर का पोर्शन पूरा मतलब विथ एक्सप्लेनेशन, जो भी क्वेश्चंस आपका है सबका एक्सप्लेनेशन किया गया है। तो आप उसको देखिए, उसमें आपका संधि, समास, कारक, वचन, इवन कि आपका शब्द रूप, धातु रूप जितने भी हैं वो सारा एक्सप्लेन किया गया है। साथ साथ जो लिटरेचर पोर्शन है, जैसे कि मेघदूत हुआ, अभिज्ञान शाकुंतलम हुआ, उन सब के बारे में भी कहीं कहीं पे एक्सप्लेनेशन है। साथ साथ जो आपका पद्यांश है, अपठित गद्यांश है, वो सब फॉर्मेट में भी क्वेश्चन दिया हुआ। तो जिन लोगों ने अभी तक नहीं देखा है, आप वो देखकर अपना रिवीजन कंटिन्यू कर सकते हैं। और इसके साथ ये तो था पेपर 2 संस्कृत के लिए, आपको 1000 क्वेश्चन वहाँ पे फ्री में मिल रहे हैं। नहीं आपको कोई स्टडी मटेरियल खरीदना है, नहीं कहीं जाना है, आपको क्या करना है, चैनल सब्सक्राइब करना है और उस सारे वीडियोस को एक एक बार देखना है। आप जितने सीरियसली और जितने सिंसियरली वीडियोस को देखेंगे तो आपका जो 1000 क्वेश्चन है, और आपके एग्जाम में कितने क्वेश्चन आ रहे हैं? ओनली 100 क्वेश्चन आएंगे। यहाँ पे आपको 1000 क्वेश्चन दिया जा रहा है, तो आप वो 1000 क्वेश्चन को देख कर रिविजन कर सकते हैं और उसमें थॉरो रिविजन हो जाएगा। अगर आप वो क्वेश्चन एटलीस्ट देख लेते हैं तो 50% क्वेश्चन उसमें ऐसे हैं जो आपका एज इट इज सेम टू सेम क्वेश्चन पूछा जा सकता है। क्योंकि शब्दरूप धातुरूप ऐसा तो नहीं कि 2010 में कुछ था अभी कुछ और हो जाएगा, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है। लैंग्वेज सब्जेक्ट ऐसा होता है जिसमें कोई भी कंटेम्प्रेरी चेंज नहीं होता है कि करंट अफेयर पोर्शन है, तो आप उसको जितना भी रिवीजन देखेंगे वो आपके लिए बेनिफिशियल होगा। ठीक है। और साथ साथ पेपर 3 के लिए आपके 15 टेस्ट सीरीज भी दिए हुए हैं, आप उसको देखकर अपना टेस्ट सीरीज प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं। जो JSSC CGL के कैंडिडेट है, मैं उनके लिए बोल रही हूँ, वो उसको देखकर, उसमें टोटल 16 सेट हैं और उसमें 150 क्वेश्चन है। तो जो आपके सिलेबस में है ना वो सारा उसमें कवर किया गया है। जैसे कि आपका GS है तो GS में सभी कुछ आ जाता है, हिस्ट्री, ज्योग्राफी, करंट अफेयर। तो GS से जो क्वेश्चन है वो उसमें दिए हुए हैं। साइंस का अलग दिया हुआ, कंप्यूटर साइंस के अलग 20 क्वेश्चंस दिए हुए हैं। तो 150 सेट से आप वैसे अगर 150 सेट को मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे 15 से तो कितना हो जाएगा? तो इतने क्वेश्चंस आपको वहां पे दिए हुए हैं। उसमें आपका कंप्यूटर साइंस का भी है, मैथ्स रीजनिंग का भी क्वेश्चन है, झारखंड स्पेशल का भी क्वेश्चन कवर किया गया है। तो 15 सेट से आप उसको प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं और सारा रिवीजन कर सकते हैं। ऐसे भी आपका नेगेटिव मार्किंग है, तो आप जितना रिवीजन करेंगे और जितना टू द पॉइंट आंसर लगाएंगे उतना आपके लिए बेनिफिशियल होगा। ठीक है। और जो आपका झारखंड करंट है उसका भी वीडियोस बना हुआ है, तो आप उसको भी देख के, जो करंट अफेयर है टिल जो एग्जाम, बिफोर एग्जाम तक का सारा करंट अफेयर कवर किया हुआ है, तो आप वो सब देखकर अपना करंट अफेयर, झारखंड स्टेट करंट अफेयर रिविजन कर सकते हैं। ठीक है, तो ये सारा था आपके जेएसएससी सीजीएल का मैटर है, साथ साथ बहुत सारा जीएस का भी मैटर दिया हुआ है। अगर आप चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लिए हैं तो आप वो सारे वीडियोस कंप्लीटली देख सकते हैं। ठीक है, कमिंग टू साइंस एंड टेक डिफेंस, NASA has announced a 4-member team for Artemis second lunar mission, in which Christiana Koch will be the first woman to go on moon and Victor Glover became the first black person. So NASA has announced a 4-member team. The member of the 4-member team are Artemis second, the lunar mission. The name of the mission is lunar mission, in which Christiana Koch will be the first woman to go to the moon, and Victor Glover will be the first black person. Okay, next, Indian Air Force contingent participated in multinational exercise Orion held in France. India's first woman Rafale pilot Shivangi Singh will participate in it. So its Indian Air Force contingent participated in multinational exercise which is named as Orion held in France, and India's first woman Rafale pilot Shivangi Singh will participate in it. Next point, European Space Agency launched Jupiter Icy Moons Explorer, that is named as JUICE, to explore the icy and oceanic moon of Jupiter. The European Space Agency launched Jupiter Icy Moons Explorer to explore icy and oceanic moons of Jupiter. It's for the Jupiter, and the European Space Agency launched, and it is named as Jupiter Icy Moons to explore the icy and oceanic moon of Jupiter. Next, Kenya launched its first Earth observation satellite. And what is the name of the satellite? The name of the satellite is Taifa-1 into the space. So Kenya launched its first Earth observation satellite Taifa-1 into the space. Next, ISRO on 22nd April launched 2 Singapore satellites, Telos 2 and Numilite 4 from Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sri Harikota. This is the 55th mission of PSLV. It is on Earth observation satellite. So what is the name of the satellites? The ISRO on 22nd April launched 2 Singapore satellites. The name of the satellite is Telos 2 and Numilite 4. Telos 2 and Numilite 4 from Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sri Harikota. This is the 5th mission of PSLV, and it is on Earth observation satellite. So you have to remember the name of the satellite. The name of the satellite is, it was launched on 22nd April, 2 Singapore satellites, Telos 2 and Numilite 4 from Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sri Harikota. Next, Hyderabad-based Skyroot Aerospace recently tested fire a fully 3D printed cryogenic engine. This engine has been named Dhawan 2 and it was tested in Nagpur, Maharashtra. So Hyderabad-based Skyroot Aerospace successfully fired a 3D printed cryogenic engine. This engine has been named as Dhawan 2 and it was tested in Nagpur, Maharashtra. Recently, North Korea tested an underwater attack drone. The drone is underwater attack drone which is named as HAL-2. So which country has tested the underwater drone attack? North Korea tested the underwater attack drone and the name of it is HAL-2. Next, Turkey commissioned its largest warship and amphibious assault ship TCG Anadolu. Also, it is the world's first drone carrier. So this is also world's first drone carrier. It's not carrier, it will be carrier. Difference between carrier and carrier. So Turkey commissioned its world's largest warship and amphibious assault ship. Its amphibious assault ship which is known as TCG Anadolu, and it is also the world's first drone carrier. So this complete our science and tech defense sector. Now we will come to the important days and their themes. First important day is Swatantrata Veer Gaurav Divas. Every year the government of Maharashtra announced to celebrate V.D. Savarkar's birth anniversary which is on May 28th as Swatantrata Veer Gaurav Divas. So what is the day is named Swatantrata Veer Gaurav Divas on which day? on 28th May. So it was celebrated it was announced to celebrate B.D. Savarkar's birth anniversary. So you have to remember the day, that is 28th May. Next, World Sustainable Transport Day. Remember, this kind of day you have to remember the theme also, because they may ask this type of question, the days and their themes. They can mix them and you have to find which is the correct option or which one is wrong. You have to find this type of questions. So World Sustainable Report Day. United Nations General Assembly has declared 26 November as World Sustainable Transport Day, with an aim to making the people aware about sustainable transport. So which day is celebrated at World Sustainable Transport Day? 26 November. And United Nations General Assembly has declared this day as World Sustainable Transport Day, with an aim to making people aware about sustainable transport. Okay. Now we will cover two satellites. Telis 2 mission. On April 23rd, PSLV C-55. The mission consists of two satellites from Singapore. Previously, we have studied this. Two satellites were from Singapore, Telos 2 as the primary satellite and Lume Light 4 as the co-passenger satellite. Next, NVS on 1st May 2023 launched by GSLV F-12. This is the first satellite in the next generation NVIC series, aimed at enhancing the country's navigation capabilities. It's for the navigation, it's for enhancing the country's navigation capabilities. What is its name? NVS-01. Next, operations. Operation Karuna, launched by the Indian government to help people affected by the cyclone Mocha in Myanmar. So it's started by the Indian government to help people affected by the cyclone Mocha in Myanmar. Next, Operation Kaveri, launched by Indian government to evacuate the Indian citizens stranded due to ongoing civil war in Sudan. How much? 3862 people were brought back to India by INS Sumedha. So it was started by Indian government to evacuate the Indian citizens on ongoing civil war in Sudan. How much persons were rescued there? 3,862 people were brought back to India by INS Sumedha. What is the name of the operation? It's Operation Kaveri. Now we will study the famous personalities. Amarendu Prakash, CMD of Cell. Next, Nirmala Lakshman, Chairperson of Hindu Group. Janardhan Prasad, Director General of Geological Survey of India. Next person, Ajit Kumar Mohanty, Chairman of Atomic Energy Commission. Next, Air Marshal Asutosh Dikshit, Vice Chief of Air Staff. You have to revise a portion regularly. Vice Admiral Sanjay Jagjit Singh, Deputy Chief of Naval Staff. Next, Manoj Soni, Chairman of UPSC. Next, R. Dinesh, President of CII. Sudha Sev Kumar, 40th President of FICCI Women's Organization. Suryakant Panda, President of FICCI. Subhrakant Panda, President of FICCI. Now, military exercises. First is Selinix 2023. Venue, Colombo, and country participated India and Sri Lanka. Next military exercise is Ajaya Warrior 2023. Venue is Britain and country participated India and UK. Now we will cover the days and their themes. World Tuberculosis Day, celebrated on 24th March 2023, and the theme of the day is Yes, We Can End TB. So the day is celebrated on 24th March and the theme of the day is Yes, We Can End TB. Next, World Health Day, celebrated on 7th April 2023, and the theme of the day is Health for All. World Heritage Day, 18th April 2023, theme of the day is Heritage Changes. Next, Earth Day, 22nd April, theme of the day, Invest in Our Planet. Next section is Environment. Australia has launched the safeguard mechanism to reduce the carbon dioxide emission. So this is important. Australia has launched the safeguard mechanism to reduce the carbon dioxide emissions. Next point, National Tiger Conservation Authority recently launched that the Bang Wildlife Sanctuary in Arunachal Pradesh should soon be notified as a tiger reserve. The move has caused unrest among a tribe called Idu Mishmi, as they believe a tiger reserve will hinder their access. So, NTCA announced that the Bang Wildlife Sanctuary in Arunachal Pradesh would soon be notified as tiger reserve. So, this sanctuary will soon be, which sanctuary? The Bang Wildlife Sanctuary will soon be recognized as tiger reserve. The move was caused unrest among a tribe called Idu Mishmi, as they believe a tiger reserve will hinder their access. Next point, a report titled Turning Off the Tap: How the World Can End Plastic Pollution and Create Circular Economy was released by UNEP in May 2023. So what is a report? A report title named as Turning Off the Tap, and they can end the plastic pollution and create circular economy was released by UNEP in May 2023. Now we will cover the award section. The Filmfare Award 2023. The first award, Best Film, Gangubai Kathiawadi. Best Actor, Rajkumar Rao for the movie Badhai Do. Next, Best Actress, Alia Bhatt, Gangubai Kathiawadi. Next, Best Director, Sanjay Leela Bhansali for Gangubai Kathiawadi. Next award, Man Booker International Prize 2023, Georgi Gaspondiv, Bulgaria, and the book is Time Shuttler. Now we will cover the conference. Shanghai Corporation Organized Film Festival. Shanghai Corporation Organized Film Festival in Mumbai. Next is 5th ASEAN India's Business Summit. It's 5th in ASEAN India's Business Summit held in March 23 at Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Next, International Yoga Festival 2023. It was held in Rishikesh. Now we will cover the sports sections. IPL 2023, very important for your BPSC exam. Winning team, Chennai Super King for the 5th time. Orange cap given to Subhaman Gill for the most runs, and purple cap most wicket Mohammad Shami. So purple cap was given to Mohammad Shami, orange cap was Subhaman Gill. Emerging player of the season was Yashasvi Jaiswal. Next, the famous important scheme of the year 2023, Mahila Samman Savings Certificate, launched by Finance Ministry to encourage the women investment. So it was launched by Finance Ministry to encourage the women investment. Next, MAHIR Mission, launched by Ministry of Power and Ministry of New and Renewable Energy to facilitate the indigenous research, development and demonstration of innovative technology in power sector. So it was launched by Ministry of Power and Ministry of New and Renewable Energy to facilitate indigenous research, development and demonstration of innovative technology in power sector. What is the name of the mission? MAHIR Mission. Next mission is Misty Yojana, launched by the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change to preserve the mangrove forests in the coastal region of India. So it's for the preservation of mangrove forest in the coastal region of India, and the Yojana is known as Misty Yojana. Now we will cover the campaign. The first campaign is Kishan Sampark Abhiyan, launched by the government of Jammu and Kashmir to unite the farmers and to inform them about government scheme and educate them. So it is known as Kisan Sampark Abhiyan, launched by the government of Jammu and Kashmir to unite the farmers and inform them about government scheme and educate them. Next, a health program launched by government of Uttarakhand to prevent the spread of various infectious diseases among animals in rural areas and to implement the livestock and insurance scheme. So it's for it's for animals disease. So it was launched by Uttarakhand government to spread the various infectious disease among animals, to prevent the spread of various infectious disease and in animals in rural areas and to implement the livestock insurance scheme. Next, Sangathan Se Samriddhi campaign launched by Ministry of Rural Development to connect the rural women with physical and mental health of municipal school children. So it was launched by Ministry of Rural Development to connect the rural women with the physical and mental health municipal school children. Now we will cover the mobile apps. Bhoroxa mobile app launched by President Draupadi Murmu. This app will have helpline numbers of various states and schemes related to women, which will ensure women's safety. It's for the safety of women, and this was launched by our President Draupadi Murmu, and this will help. This app will have a helpline numbers of various states and schemes and related to women, which will ensure the women's safety. Next app, My Life app, launched by the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change to encourage the people for environment protection works and check progress of Mission Life. Next, Patch Reporting app, launched by Uttarakhand for registering the complaints related to potholes on roads in the state. So this was launched by Uttarakhand government for registering the complaints related to potholes on roads in the state. So this covers our 101 important points for your BPSC exam. So revise it thoroughly and quickly and go through all the videos, all the last videos, that is 15 to 16 videos are there for your current affairs section. You can invest 30 to 40 minutes daily, or maybe after 1 or 2 hours you can revise all those sections which covers all your current affairs. This is a sufficient current affairs section for your BPSC exam. So thanks for watching this and stay connected for new updates.